Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82, and in today's video, which is football soccer related in an ASMR style, helping you relax and maybe even fall asleep, I'm going to be rambling on about the European qualifiers that are coming up this week and next. Quite crucial ones for a lot of people. It's match day 6. And for the smaller groups, I think one of the larger ones is match day 7 as well. Yeah, 7 and 8 or 6 and 7, depending on the size of the group. So they are the penultimate round of fixtures before we get ones in, that'll be November, which is the final match days. I thought we'd start off this video by taking a quick look at the current group standings. Then we're going to look at fixtures, and I'm going to give you a little prediction of who I think will be getting all the 3 points, or whether there'll be draws. And I encourage you to drop a comment and feedback. Do you think certain countries will win, others will lose, others will draw? Who's on form, who's not, etc. Okay, so I'll go through the groups in a logical order, starting with Group A and finishing off with J. Of course, the big story in this group is that Scotland are running away with it, but we'll see. They've got a very important fixture coming up soon. I still think they'll qualify easily, but it may be, we'll see, but it might be the first bump in the road. Currently 5 wins out of 5, just incredible, well done. Spain are in second, and then Norway, and to an extent Georgia. They've kind of not doing as well though in the last couple of matches. So Norway is still in with a chance. In saying that though, I'm pretty sure that Norway have automatically got a playoff spot sort of nailed in, so they don't have to qualify this way. Group B, France, similar story, 5 wins out of 5. Big fight for second place in this one. I think Ireland can still make it, but it's going to be extremely difficult. And Netherlands in pole position, but Greece actually doing really well in this qualifying campaign after a couple of very difficult ones in the last few years. On to Group C. I thought it would be more competitive between England and the other teams, but England have run away with it. However, Italy, staring down the barrel of the gun here, surely they can't make the same mistake 3 times, can they not? They didn't qualify for the last 2 World Cups. Surely they can't miss out as holding champions. I think I would put my money on them to get through, but that is an incredible 3-way tie for second place. Again, I think Ukraine are in the playoffs anyway. And Group D, this is Wales. This is my group for Wales. Again, we always have these really tight groups. Croatia have played fewer games, so we've got them in this window quite scared because 2 of our best players are missing. Turkey in second, Armenia and Wales trying to catch up. If I had to be absolutely honest, I don't think Wales will get through in this group, but we just have to be as competitive as possible. I think we'll probably end up not getting second place by, say, a point. But as long as some other teams don't mess it up for us, Italy and Poland, I'm talking about you, then we should get a playoff spot. Okay, Group E, the shock story is Albania at the top. I did not predict that. I said Czechia and Poland. Moldova have also been excellent. Poland have sacked their manager, got a new one in. We'll see how that affects things. Poland would be, because they were in Wales's group particularly, and they finished 3rd and Wales 4th in the Nations League, are guaranteed a playoff spot. So I suppose they can maybe rebuild in the next couple of matches, not worry too much about this, but it is only 2 points away, but goodness, they have underperformed massively in this campaign. Talking about underachieving massively, Sweden, what has happened? in the last game, a very impressive performance from Austria. Have basically, I think, is it officially too late for them now? Are Austria and Belgium through, more or less? I'm just looking at the number of matches. There are 8 games to play. So there's 3, 6, 9, 15. Maybe it's mathematically still possible, but it would be extremely difficult because that loss was at home to Austria. Sweden lost at home. So yeah, Belgium looking good, Austria looking very impressive at the minute, and Sweden really underachieved. Guessing, do they have a playoff spot even? I'm not sure. Okay, Hungary. I thought they would do pretty well. Serbia, I thought they would do better. Montenegro doing a bit better than I thought they would. Bulgaria, it's a shame. I thought they would perhaps do a bit better in this group, but no major shocks in this, just that for me it's not a shock really. Serbia have got all of the talent and none of the consistency. On paper, should be winning things really. Qualification Group H. This is another surprising group, isn't it? I feel sorry for the Northern Irish in such an amazingly competitive group. We're at the stage where 4 teams can still finish top, let alone qualify. Slovenia are performing even better than I said. I think I said Denmark and Finland to get through. Slovenia are the top. And what about Kazakhstan? Wow, what a campaign they've had. 4 wins, only 2 losses, beating Denmark on the way. Wow. I do feel that Kazakhstan will start to drop away though. So yeah, I think they'll start to drop away, but they've had a fantastic campaign either way. I think it's their best ever campaign, right? Group I said Switzerland would be top. I think I predicted Romania for second and Israel would chase up to the final moment and lose out in the last week. The only shock for me was that Belarus are outperforming Kosovo, who I predicted maybe to push into second place. And lastly J, I said Portugal would wipe the floor. I did think Bosnia would have a better campaign, Iceland too. Luxembourg are outperforming even my most optimistic predictions, and Slovakia are having a fantastic campaign. Nice to see them back in the potential for qualifying for a tournament after a couple of years absent. Okay, should we look at the actual games then? So on Thursday we see a couple of games played. Latvia, Armenia. I think Armenia will win this, but Latvia will take them all the way. Potential draw and drop a point for Armenia if they're not careful. I'm going to say 2-1 win to Armenia. Then Albania, Czechia. Very interesting one. A couple of months ago I would have said Czechia win, but at the minute I'm going to say maybe 1-1 draw. Andorra, Kosovo. I think Kosovo will win it 1-0. Belarus, Romania. I'm loving this Romania team at the minute. I'm going to say a 1-0 victory. Ooh, this is such an important match in our group. Croatia, Turkey. What Wales want to happen is an easy Croatia win. I think Turkey will like to spoil the party, but they are away from home. I'm going to say 2-0 to Croatia, and I'll be crossing my fingers. If Turkey win, I think Wales are already out. Cyprus against Norway. Cyprus have been abysmal in this campaign, really shocked. I think Norway will be fine. I'm going to say 3-0 to Norway. Faroe Islands, Poland. Which Poland are going to turn up? A new refreshed Poland or the really drab Poland that we've been seeing so far in this campaign? That Poland would be beaten in Faroe Islands. They've been that bad. But new coach, new tactics. They've got so much attacking talent, they actually just need to attack and not have everyone in defence. It's been absurd. You've got Robert Lewandowski up front. Attack. Hoping to see a resurgence in the Polish team. 2-1 victory to Poland. A very important match in this group, Israel at home to Switzerland. I think it might have been abandoned now because of the troubles in Israel. I didn't think it's been relocated. In the past they've played their games in Cyprus, which would be difficult as Cyprus are playing on the same night. I think that one has been called off temporarily. Results-wise though, I would say that Switzerland might edge it 1-0. And this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, Spain at home to Scotland. This Scottish team seem to be able to battle a result out in any situation. But it's Spain at home, like, how much battle have they got in them? Ooh. Realistically, I think a 1-0 win to Spain, but I can see a Scottish draw is very high on the cards. Okay, let's go to Friday. Estonia, Azerbaijan. Both these teams are not having a great time. I'm going to say 0-0. Austria, Belgium for top of the group status. This Belgium team aren't the finished article. This Austria team are in form, and as they're at home, I'm actually going to be controversial and say that Austria can beat Belgium. But Romelu Lukaku, I've been watching every week for Roma, is in tremendous form. So 2-1 to Austria. Lukaku to score. Iceland, Luxembourg. This Iceland team are underperforming. The Luxembourg team are overperforming, but they're away from home. 1-0 win to Luxembourg. Ireland at home to Greece. This Greek team are looking really good at the minute. Ireland are trying to redefine themselves. Are they going to sack the manager? Are they going to try different tactics? Can they score a goal for all of their excellent build-up play? I can see Greece winning 1-0. Sorry Ireland, I do love you, but no. I think you need to change manager. Or get some assistant coaches in that can have some other effect if he's got the right tactics, but they're not being carried out correctly. Getting some support for him. Okay, Liechtenstein, home to Bosnia. I think Bosnia have got to get a victory here, 1-0. Netherlands, France. Well, we remember the reverse fixture. I thought the Dutch would do something out in Paris and they got walloped. This is an excellent France team, isn't it? I'm going to say 2-1 to France. Sorry, Dutch. Portugal, Slovakia. Slovakia is second in the team, is second in the group. But this Portugal team are like playing in a different league. They are one of my favourite teams in the world at the moment, so strong. And I think they could win, say, 2-0, 3-0. Okay, Saturday, Northern Ireland home to San Marino. Come on, Northern Ireland. These teams, I hate playing against them when you're not in a good run because they are such a banana peel. 1-0 to Northern Ireland, come on. Ukraine, North Macedonia, pretty equal, but I think Ukraine at home, wherever they're playing, Poland or Germany, not sure, for the win. I'm going to say 2-1. Bulgaria, Lithuania, a slight victory for Bulgaria. I'm going to say 1-0. Slovenia, Finland. This is so important in this group. Slovenia top, Finland third. A point behind, I think we saw. I'm going to say draw, 1-1. Denmark, Kazakhstan. I think this is where the Danish start to pull away now and change up a gear, plus revenge for the loss out in Astana. I'm going to say 2-0, and this is where Kazakhstan's amazing campaign starts to fizzle out, I'm afraid. Hungary, Serbia. I think Hungary will win this fairly easily, but the Serbs, like I predicted, are so unpredictable. They could win 3-0, but I think they won't, and I think they'll lose 2-0. Italy, Malta. They can't score many goals at the minute, but this should be a 5-0 win. I'm going to say 2-0. And then we've got Sunday. So on Sunday we've got Georgia, Cyprus. I'm going to say easy victory for Georgia, 2-0. Czechia, Faroe Islands. I like this Czechia team at home as well. I'm going to say 2-0. Switzerland, Belarus. Belarus will make it difficult. They're playing much better at the minute. I'm going to say just a 1-0 win for Switzerland. Kosovo, Israel. I think this game will go ahead as they're away from home, so I'm going to say 1-0 victory to Israel. Norway, Spain. Oh, goodness. I think a Spanish away win, sorry. 1-0 to Spain. Poland, Moldova. Moldova are doing so much better than they were before. 2-1 to Poland. On the premise that something different is going to happen with the Polish team, and they haven't, and they have changed. Romania, Andorra, 3-0 to Romania. Turkey, Latvia, again. This Latvia team keeps the scoreline low, and they can score with the very few shots that they have. So I'm going to say 2-1 to Turkey. But Latvia, you know, if you want to do us a favour and get a draw, then you go for it. I'm all behind you. Sorry to all my Turkish subscribers. I wish I could be more positive. I really enjoy watching Turkey play, but yeah, I'm Welsh, so I'm sure you understand. Okay, so we've only got one competitive game this window. It's at home, but it's against Croatia. We do get results against Croatia, but that was back when we had Bale. This time we haven't got Ramsey, our captain, and we don't have Brennan Johnson, our goal scorer. I think we'll try and keep it tight as best we can, but I think Croatia to win 1-0. And yeah, I think we'll lose. Hate saying that. Okay, Monday, and then we got a couple more days. Yes, Monday is 16th, 17th, and then that's next month. Okay. Make sure I don't start predicting November's games. Azerbaijan, Austria. I think Austria to win quite easily, 3-0. Belgium, Sweden. Gosh, the Swedish side, a bit of a mess at the minute for some reason. Belgium to win 2-0. Bosnia, Portugal. I think Portugal would beat anyone in the second. 2-0 to Portugal. Gibraltar, Ireland. Come on, the Irish. I'm going to say 3-0 to Ireland. Sorry, Gibraltar. Maybe 2-0. Greece, Netherlands. This will be very interesting because if Greece can get a win, all of a sudden they're in their second spot. The Dutch have got to be careful. So I'm going to say it's going to be tight. Maybe even 1-1. But 1-1 actually would be good enough for the Dutch. Iceland, Liechtenstein. Iceland to win 1-0. Luxembourg, Slovakia. I'm going to go for 2-2. I don't know where I got that score. Draw, I think. Okay, last round. Finland, Kazakhstan. Finland to win 1-0. Late goal. It's going to be keeping the finish on their biting their nails, and then they'll get it right at the end. England, Italy. England to win 2-1 in Wembley. Lithuania, Hungary. Hungary to win about 2-0, 3-0. Malta, Ukraine. Ukraine to win about 2-3-0. Northern Ireland, Slovenia. Hopefully Northern Ireland can get a draw, 0-0, but I think probably Slovenia to win 1-0. San Marino, Denmark. Denmark to win about 3-4-0. Rasmus Højlund getting a couple of goals. And Serbia, Montenegro. Ooh. Formerly the same country. Interesting. It could be a draw, you know. Montenegro are difficult to beat at the moment. But if I had to slightly say, not be on the fence, I'm going to say Serbia 2-1. What do you think? Am I crazy? Leave me a comment. Let me know. And give me your predictions. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Click like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new. Join my Patreon if you've been here for a while and you love what I do. And leave me a comment. Okay, thanks so much everyone. See you soon. Bye bye bye.